Heyo guys, I'm back to make a video. So today's gonna kind of be like a get ready with me slash possible like pride makeup. One of my really good friends, Haley, is performing in our first drag king show tonight. So I'm obviously gonna go watch her and support her because that's what friends do. And obviously there's gonna be a lot of like that community around, and in Vancouver that's a really large community. So obviously I gotta look like I fit in with everyone else. So yeah, this makeup might end up being like, it's probably gonna end up being kind of rainbow. And it might end up also being kind of drag. I'm not sure yet. I honestly don't know. I'm actually just totally gonna voice over this video too, so that I can just sit there and I'm just gonna do my thing and let you guys watch. So yeah, let's get started. Also, excuse the condition that my hair is in. I just washed it and I think I had a really dumb moment. I think I actually forgot to wash my hair mask out after I had let it sit. And I like tried to get it out like without getting back into the shower because I was done. Like I put cream on my whole body and I was like ready to go when I realized this. So I think I tried to get it out, but I don't know if I did. So it's just, I don't know. So just leave it alone. Just pretend that it doesn't exist. I need to like clip it. Like right there. So I'm going to start off by Prozading down my eyebrows. For anyone that doesn't know, Prozade it's actually a medical grade adhesive, but lots of people use it to flatten down their brows. So I just take mine on a spoolie and run it through my brows. I also make sure to always have a Q-tip with some 99% alcohol handy to clean up the extra. And then as you see in this clip, I will feel my eyebrow to make sure that it feels completely smooth. If there's any ridges or anything like that, I'll go back in and make sure I smooth them out with more Prozade. Then I'm going to take this Makeup Forever HD powder and set my eyebrows with this powder. You'll see me rub the brush in the cap of the container, and that's actually how I was taught to do it by the people that make like one of the Makeup Forever reps. She said that's the way to do it because that's the little, like that's how little powder you actually need to properly set your makeup. So after much finagling, this was the finished eye look. So I'm going to show you guys how to recreate that. So first I took the NYX False White pencil in baby powder and I went over my eyebrows with this. If you wanted to put in the time and the effort, you could put concealer and foundation over them to make them completely blend into the skin, but I don't got no time for that ever. So I just put the white pencil over top. I obviously cleaned up all that messy stuff, and then I proceeded to set the eyebrow with the same powder as before. Then taking the NYX Ultimate Brights palette, I started off with the two yellow shades up in the corner. I did kind of a mixture of both because one's a cool tone and one's a warm tone, so I kind of like using them together. They make a nicer color that way. So I went over like the first third of the brow and pulled that into my inner nose as well. Then I went in with the Sugar Pearl Orange Shadow in Flame Point to do the next third of the brow. And then I went in with a red from Morphe, the 12P palette I believe, to do the rest of the brow and to carve out kind of like the wing of the brow or the flick, whatever it is. Then taking a loose shadow from Starcrest Minerals in the shade Plasma Showers, I continued to do my under eye with that shadow. Going back to the NYX Ultimate Brights palette, I took the very nice bright blue and did the next strip of my under eye. Then I took purple from the Morphe 12P palette and joined the bottom section up with the top section. Also did a whole bunch of blending after that on all the sections to make sure they blended together really nice. Next I'm going to draw some lines with this Lit Cosmetics glitter in Liberace. Side note about this glitter, it is amazing. I just recently started using Lit Cosmetics glitters. I got a couple of them and they are so incredible. I've loved them all so much. They have such a nice consistency, especially the really fine ones. I love them so much. Although I think I still prefer the Star Crush Minerals Glitter Adhesive, which is what I'm using in this clip, simply because the Lit Cosmetics one, when I was trying it, smells like there's a lot of alcohol in it, and I generally don't like that around my eyes because it can burn and it is quite uncomfortable, especially if it's something that you're not expecting. Like if I did that on a client, like that would be quite uncomfortable for someone. So yeah, that's my 2 cents. Seeing as this was more of a pride themed look, I thought it was only fitting to do the bisexual flag on the lid. So I took the same bright blue that I was using before and a very fluffy brush, and I blended that through the crease of my eye, making sure that it didn't touch the rest of the colors, so there was still a very nice visible gap. I then took a thinner brush and kind of did a wing within a wing and connected that to the blue eyeshadow and blended everything out so it was nice and smoky. The rest of the lid, I took that hot pink shadow and I packed it on with a dense brush. I made sure to mix the pink and the blue to get a nice purple color because the bisexual flag is a blue and pink strip that are a little bit bigger with a smaller purple strip in the middle. So that's what I kind of really subtly tried to replicate by mixing the 2 colors right in the middle. I also added a little bit of purple just in the inner corner to make it stand out. Then I took the purple color and a pointed brush and put that under my eye and blended it out. So I then took a concealer and went around the edges of the wing to clean it up. I'm sorry if the lighting looks different. I think the sunlight changed, so I had to manually adjust it later on, and so I'm sorry if it looks any different. But then I moved on to some more glitter. I took this glitter in Not a Cloud in Sight and Enchanted Evening by Star Crush Minerals. I mixed them together and then placed them into the inner corner of my eye. A tip with glitter, it helps if you blend it out, so take the extra glitter off the brush and run it along the edges, and it'll help it look more dispersed and not so like chunky and like just glitter. Then I took the same purple as before and applied it to my lower waterline. Then I curled my lashes and applied 2 coats of the Smashbox Full Exposure Mascara. Then we're moving on to foundation. I'm taking the NYX Total Drop Foundation in number 3 Porcelain. I'm sure most of you are questioning how in the world I can be a 3 because I literally am blending into the background. I'm so white. NYX actually does their numbering by color system. So like the number 1 has a yellow undertone, number 2 is neutral, and number 3 is pink. And my skin has a pink undertone, so that makes me a number 3. So if you're ever shopping for those foundations and are very confused, that would be why. Then I decided I was going to add some color for contour. Ignore the yellow that you see there at first. I was being dumb and for some reason thought that the rainbow started with yellow when obviously we know that that is not the case. So I put red there instead, like a very smart person would do. I put the red on most of my forehead, like a solid like 2/3 of my forehead, and make sure you blend it up into your hairline as well, or you can see like some gaps. This is me then applying an orange color. I then moved on to yellow. Yellow was the color that I also did under my cheekbones. And just so you guys are aware, all the colors that I'm using now are the exact same colors that I used on my eyes. I don't think I specified that until right now. And then I moved on to the green. I blended the green like just kind of on the little bottom part of my jaw, and I kind of blended it into the yellow a little bit as well. Then I used the Star Crush Minerals Glitter in You Are My Sunshine to kind of draw a line on top of the contour just to really define it, and I thought it just kind of looked cool. So I've really been enjoying pulling makeup down onto my neck and making like a whole thing going on with my face and my neck. So these next couple clips are me doing my rainbow pattern all the way around my neck. I just kind of divide my neck into like equal sections and then just applied the colors in order all the way around. Then I added glitter in the color Island Fever. Solar Storm, You Are My Sunshine, Magic Dragon, Come See Me, and Dreamer. Should you ever attempt this, I will warn you that it takes a very long time. I did not include me doing the whole thing because this video would have been like half an hour long. It takes a lot of patience and you have to it just takes time. And it's also ridiculous to get off. I was probably covered in glitter for a solid week and a half after this with that neck. Yeah, so it's a commitment. Then, using my favorite Skin Frost in Ice Cold by Jeffree Star, I used a fan brush and applied the highlight to all the high points on my face. And last but not least, for lips, I'm using this NYX Cosmic Metals in the shade Celestial. This is actually such a beautiful lipstick. I love it so much. I opened it by accident. I meant to put it in my kit, but then I put the wand on my lips and put it back into the tube, and I was like, well, I guess it's just for myself now. But I actually have fallen in love with it so much. It's gorgeous. So this is the finished look, you guys. Now I'm going to go and deal with my crazy hair situation and go put on some clothes that are not pajamas. I slicked back my hair. It's really poofy, so I don't know what's going on there. And for outfit, I'm just wearing this kind of blackened skull button-up shirt that I got from H&M, I'm pretty sure. And then I just have a teal skater skirt on from Stitches. And then I'm going to put on my teal Converse to match. But yeah, that's about it for this video, guys. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!